What's up, Sneaky Nation? Sneaky P here, back with all the news after week 1 of the preseason here in year number 6 of our Columbus Aviators franchise, where the Aviators picked up a loss against the New York Jets. We are going to go over a few things today, including maybe tweaking the sliders a little bit. We had some issues with that first game under the new slider set, as well as changing the playbook. I forgot to do this during the offseason stream, so we are going to go ahead and look at it here today. Next up, we do have the Chicago Bears, so let's go ahead and check out their lineup before we do anything here, kind of see what they are working with this season. And Max Austin, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, with Kaepernick and Geno Smith backing him up. DeMarcus Norwood, a second-year pro, going to be a running back with Zach Stacy at fullback. David Johnson at wide receiver. They have Mike Evans and Alshon Jeffrey, a great 1-2 combination. So much size there, not to mention having Max Austin throw to them. They are definitely pretty much the most feared wide receiver tandem quarterback combination in the league. Niles Paul going to be at tight end with Assad Finley, a third-year pro out of South Carolina. Jake Matthews at left tackle. DeCastro at left guard for them. Swanson going to be at center. Turner at right guard. And this is just a great offensive line here. And then Gilbert. I mean, this offense is so stacked. It's all going to come down to what their defense can do. If their defense can live up to the hype a little bit of what their offense is doing, this is most definitely a Super Bowl contending roster. Now, looking through their defense, not really as good as you would hope it would be when they have that much firepower on offense. However, if this defense can limit teams even slightly, as you see Eric Reed is actually on the trade block after picking up Clinton Dix there. If they can just limit teams a little bit, their offense should be able to put up enough points. Come playoff time, is that going to be able to happen? I don't know. Teams definitely pick up defensive intensity in the playoffs, and that could lead to some losses for the Bears. So it's going to be interesting to see how their season plays out. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the sliders. First and foremost, it was just absurdly difficult to stop the pass, and way too many broken tackles. I think their running back broke 4 tackles on 12 carries. That he should not be breaking that many tackles. We got to fix that. I think it was difficult for us to do things on offense, and that's what I want. I want it to be a bit more difficult. I want the entire game to be more defensive, but not just on our part. I want the other opposing team to face a difficult situation while trying to score as well. I do think tackling needs to be up a bit. I want to move it up 5 to start. We'll see if that's enough there. They are already on 70. We'll probably keep that there for now and kind of see how things play out. The difficult part, again, for me is figuring out how to get my team to play defense. Every single time they throw the ball, and I'm not seeing a single one of my guys within 10 yards of their receiver, it's frustrating. It just should not be that way, and we got to figure out a way to balance it out. We need more realistic stats for sure, and offense is just way too easy for the opposing team right now. It looks like our offense might be a bit more challenging, which is what I'm hoping for. So we're going to keep that the same for now. But we got to figure out something with this, I am thinking. So I don't know. People told me to move it down during the offseason stream. I really think I'm supposed to move it to the right if I want to make it more difficult. But I'm going to listen. We're going to try to move it here for now, and we're going to see if that makes any kind of difference. I really don't want to see 100% completion. I mean, granted, it was only on 6 throws, but still, it was way too easy. All those were just piece of cake throws, and that shouldn't be the case. The other thing we got to do is, again, change the playbook. People have been telling me a big reason as to why my team is calling the same plays over and over for me is because of the playbook. So let's go ahead and change it up. Where would I go? Is it my coach? Schemes might be it. Let's go ahead and change this up a little bit. Yeah, this is it. Switch it up a little bit. Let's go. I like Mike Zimmer. I don't know. Should we do Mike Zimmer? Did I pick the wrong thing there? Was I still over there? Let's do 3-4, obviously. Yeah, okay. Where do I want to go? I just want to pick something different. Try something random. I really don't care what it is. Just something different. No. Go down the list. It's not John Gruden. What am I saying? Fox, maybe? I just want something different. Let's go Chuck Pagano. Let's switch it up a little bit. I don't know. Just something different. because I need to get more plays involved. I agree. I want to get more plays involved. It was just the playbook that just keeps calling the same thing over and over. We got to figure out a solution, though. I am working on it, guys. We have 3 more games to try to figure all of this out. So I'm hoping we can do so then and get a better product on the field in the game. That's what I would love to see happen. So I'm hoping that'll happen. This trade over here, I'm kind of considering it a bit more and more. And the reason why is the center's not really playing for me. He's a great center, but if you're looking at my depth chart, I got Roberts starting at center. Then I have Curtis here, but I also have Carter. If anything, I'd rather trade Carter. I don't think that's going to be a possibility, though. There are trade offers for Curtis. That would still leave me with Carter here. I could get a 3rd rounder 2 years from now, or I can get a 4th rounder in this upcoming draft. Which would be the better option? I don't know. Nor do I... it's not even necessary that I make a trade. I don't typically deal with injuries along the offensive line, though. But he might get subbed in other situations. So do I go Broncos there, or do I go Redskins? I'm thinking Redskins might be a better way to go. They don't have a whole lot of cap room. Well, that actually might mean they're better. Let's see what the Broncos are looking at. Yeah, the Broncos might be worse. They have a ton of cap room, which means their players might not be as good. I don't know. I could get a 4th in this upcoming draft, but I'd rather get the 3rd, I think. Or what I could do is go ahead and take a 4th, and then if I don't like the 4th, typically you can trade 4th rounders for 3rds in the next year. So that might even just be another option. Maybe I should just go ahead and do that, actually. So take the 4th here, get a 6th 2 years from now, and then maybe I could just flip that 4th for a 3rd if I don't see anybody I like. So we're going to go ahead and accept the trade. It is with a division opponent. Going to be interesting to see how that plays out. We definitely got to beat the Jags in our matchups with them this year. But it didn't make much sense to hold on to them when I'm pretty stacked at that position as it is. Again, I can move Carter up. We already have Roberts playing over there, so we should be a good. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Remember, we're going to continue to work on these sliders throughout the preseason. Hopefully, we can figure it out and have more realistic games going into this season, guys. Thank y'all for your patience and suggestions during the offseason as well. And I will see you guys next time. Later.